Our relationship has always been a beautiful one, right from time. Their relationship has always been a sweet one because right from time they had loved each other. She has always been thick. She has been a thick person. She's always chubby. She has been chubby, and he had loved her unconditionally. Without even he had never complained about her body size, her eating habits. He had never even said, okay, let's start an exercise or let's start anything. He had never. So he lost his job and he was squatting with her. Her family already knows him, like, okay, in-law. He has already engaged her. They are going to get married, and she was holding on to that premises. And him too, his family already knows her. Everybody already, even friends, family, loved one, they already knew that, oh, these two are probably going to get married. And she was working, so she wasn't complaining even when he was squatting with her. So he was looking for little things to do here and there to also add, but she was the one taking care of everything in the house. Then all of a sudden ways opened and he had the opportunity of traveling out of the country. So he traveled out, and all of a sudden complaints started coming in, like, you are too chubby, you're too thick, you are fat, you are this. And she, loving this guy, really wanted to, like, she wanted to really prove to this guy that I can walk on my body, I can do anything just to just keep you and to know that we have this relationship together, we have this thing going on for us. So she started working on herself, she started going for exercise, she started eating less. We're like, girl, you would die, what is happening? Like, she didn't tell us though. She would just come and say, have I lost weight? And we're like, no, you did not lost weight, you added. There was this pain in her heart, so we didn't know what she was going through. But the guy will come back to Nigeria, he will live with her, she will feed him, she will take care of him, they will go to his parents' place, they would still have fun. He was like, he would keep telling her, work on yourself, work on. She was starving herself. All of a sudden we just noticed that this girl would not eat. She was now becoming a shadow of herself, and we're like, what's happening? Before she opened up to us, and then she was like, she really wants to machete that a guy wants her to reduce, that she is too big, she's too this, that he wants her to become a size 8. Like, if you imagine, like, how do you go to a size 8? So she was constantly working on herself, but this was not happening. Like, this was somebody that loved you unconditionally, who had always known, who you guys started dating from school. So all of a sudden, where is all this your trouble coming out from? Where is it coming up from? So she was constantly starving herself. She would buy smaller clothes to try to force them to see, oh, I'm making progress, but it doesn't go, like, it doesn't work. All of a sudden, till this guy came back to Nigeria and they were together, squatting together, they did everything they used to do, they had sex, they did things together, and she didn't know that this guy was actually making plans to get married to somebody else, and it was in his house, from her house, sorry, that he went for his wedding. And then she heard this guy has gotten married, and she was shocked to her bone. She fainted. Like, she could not live with herself. She was like, where did she go wrong? What did she do? She became a shadow of herself. Like, what did she do? Where did she go wrong? And the guy was like, you're too fat, you're too big for me, you look older than I am. All of a sudden, she looks older than you are. So the thing is that, see, if you're in a relationship and it's not working, and you notice that, see, this person is not appreciating you, this person has swapped, don't try to change yourself because of anybody. Appreciate your own skin. Yes, you're chubby, yes, and so what? As long as you're eating healthy, as long as you're doing regular exercise, but don't try to reduce. You want to go down drastically, you're thinking, you're looking for shorter, you're buying tea, you're buying gidu, you're looking for things to just reduce yourself. Like, it's going to choke you. Appreciate your body. Let's normalize the fact that go for what you want. You want a slim girl, go for it. You want a slim guy, go for it. Stop going for people that are comfortable, they are okay with their life, and then you fall in love with them, and all of a sudden you start complaining, oh, you're too big, oh, you're too skinny, oh, you don't have a big back, your backside is not big enough, oh, your backside is too flat, oh, your backside is too big, oh, you have stretch mark. And you've always seen these things. So learn to appreciate people the way they are. Learn to appreciate people the way they are. Stop comparing people. Stop trying to bring people down. Stop saying, oh, you look skinny, don't you eat dry bone? Oh, you are too fat, you finish the entire meal? Like, what do you mean? No, what do you mean? A girl was telling me how her boyfriend went to a gathering of his friends, and he was saying that this is my girlfriend, she eats a lot, she eats for a living, she can eat an entire building. And she was like, these are people she never had rapport with, these are people she didn't know, this was the first time. Like, why would you do that? And he said, oh, it was all joke and fun. Why? Why? My friend be like, oh, her boyfriend is too fat, he needs him to reduce. She's attracted to slimmer people. You were attracted to slimmer people, so why did you go for somebody that was thick in the first place? Why did you go to, like, you guys just want to be in people's life and you want to ruin it? Learn to appreciate people the way they are. If you don't want them, then you have no business acting them out in the first place. Don't be like, oh, let me ask her out, I'm going to work, like, I'm going to try to change her, I'm going to. Sometimes you get people really, really depressed when you try to do this, when you compare them with other people, when you see picture, like some people will go on Instagram not knowing that 90% of the Instagram pictures are fake. You go on and be like, hey, I wish my girlfriend was like this, babe, I wish you were like this, or babe, guy, I wish you were like this, I wish my boyfriend was like this. See, you want a fat person, a thick person, or a chubby person, go for a chubby person. You want a slimmer person, go for a slimmer person. Stop trying to oppress people. Stop trying to shrink people. Stop trying to get people to be depressed. Stop trying to make people feel less of a person. Stop trying to make people feel like they are not better off in their own skin. And you learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. See, love yourself. I had a friend who, she said she does not have ass, she's flat, that she was going to buy drugs, buying things for 10,000, went to register for gym just to get ass, just to increase her boobs. She would be like, if I have money, things that I would go and do a surgery to get ass, that I just want to. Okay, why do you want to do this? Are you doing it for yourself? Or, hey, my boyfriend likes this, my boyfriend, Kilode, calm down, farabale. Love yourself. Love you. See, if you don't love yourself, nobody's going to love you. Love yourself. Don't allow anybody intimidate you. Be comfortable with yourself. See, walk shoulder high with yourself. Be comfortable. Enjoy your own self. And if anybody gives you a reason to doubt yourself or to feel like you are not good enough, walk out of that relationship. Nothing is worth stressing you. No relationship is worth dying for. Nobody in this world is worth dying for. So if somebody is giving you the red flag, or wants to make you start thinking, or wants to act creepy around you, or leaves you because, oh, you are not the kind of, he wants a Coca-Cola shape, or he wants what's it called, a Eba water shape, move, leave them. You are better off without them in the first place. So stop trying to please anybody. Don't please anybody. Comfortable in